How are ya? It's Herb. So you know the old saying, right? You snooze, you lose. So this particular video I'm calling Herb Palmer Jr. meets the Blue Shark. Well, Montclair, New Jersey, Herb Palmer Jr. meets the Blue Shark. So I was here doing a little video work for a local realtor. Shout out to Mark the Realtor. So if you want a top realtor in Montclair, he's your guy. Just look up Mark the Realtor. But anyway, when I was here in town a couple of weeks ago or a couple months ago, there was a really cool, like, glass blue shark inside, and I was talking to one of the guys that run the place, and we were talking about a lot of the artwork and stuff, and he was saying that a lot of the stuff in there is stuff that they like and they want to see, so that's one of the reasons why they buy it. So they buy it and then they resell it over time, but he's like, we actually like to look at it, so that's why we buy it. And if it, sells, great. So they're actually closed today, unfortunately. Today is Tuesday. I'm not sure what the hours of operation are, but I'll show you the front. The Blue Shark is not there. So it's called Montclair Furniture Design. And actually the first time I came in, I saw the monkey with the light. That's what actually brought me into the store. But then these pieces are all new over the holiday. They're pretty cool. Then there's another monkey with a light. And then there's actually glass sneakers, which are kind of interesting. And then, I don't know if you can see I guess you can see the Christmas tree in there. I wanted to showcase the whole store, and actually show you a lot of the artwork, but they're closed. So again, you snooze, you lose. It doesn't have the hours of operation here, but it's definitely a cool place. I would highly recommend it, and maybe next time they'll actually be open. But so it kind of it ties into taking action immediately, not procrastinating. If I had done this immediately, I would have been able to do what I wanted to do, which was interview the owner and talk about some of the cool art pieces. You can really only but there's definitely some really cool pieces in there, and cool people. Montclair's a great town. So again, do not procrastinate. When you have an idea, seize it, be proactive. What's that thing, that Latin term? It's what is it? Seize the day. Is it carpe diem? Seize the day. So seize the day, and like and subscribe if you like the content. We're up to 250 videos now on branding and marketing on a budget, and Montclair's a cool town. So go buy some artwork, go buy a house, have Mark the Realtor help you, and have an awesome and amazing day. So hey, how are you guys? So I was talking about procrastination, and it turns out that one of the owners of the store was actually coming in with a box when I was filming. So we had a conversation, and he would open the store and actually got to come in and do what I originally wanted to do, which was to film a lot of the cool artwork. So this is one of the cool showcase pieces right in the front, which I really like. And I actually I talked about the piece that actually brought me in, which was what I call the blue glass shark, which is it is blue, but it's actually acrylic and not glass. So I'm going to show you that. These are the back of some of the images that I showed you when I was at the front. And Merry Christmas from this week. Just really cool stuff they have. So Anthony, what's the story of these? Are pretty cool pieces. The Peanuts character stuff. What's that artist? And tell me a little bit about them.
So his name is Mark Drew. He's from Australia.
Okay.
And he came up with the idea of merging Peanuts comic strips with early '90s rap and hip hop quotes. So he took the Peanuts scenes. He came up with lyrics from songs that he liked, merged them together, and that was his idea. That has worked pretty well.
That's pretty
for him
cool.
And appeals to a lot of people.
And he's in Australia, you said?
believe he lives in Japan, but he's from Australia.
Okay. And what's his name again?
Mark Drew.
Mark Drew. Okay. And then these pieces are really cool too. These are one of the favorites when I came in. What's the artist name again? The one with the superheroes and the over here, that we talked about before?
So it's a French-Canadian artist named Sandra Chevrier. Mm-hmm. And she takes models, has them seated for a session, and then puts a mask made up of torn comic book pages on their face, and then she paints the model with the mask on.
That's so cool. It's really cool. It's such a, for me, it just pops. It's like really interesting,
For sure.
Let's see what else. Oh, so here's the shark. Anthony was so kind as to move some stuff for me so we could actually showcase the shark. Because since I was going to call the video anyway, the blue glass shark, it is blue, it's not glass, but it's really cool. And now tell me about let's talk about that first. I know I get sidetracked a little bit. So tell me again the company that...
So the acrylic shark is made by a company called Jonathan Adler, named after the founder and owner Jonathan Adler, who originally started his career in pottery, and he eventually transitioned into furniture and accessories and things of that nature. And he typically has some funky and unique sculptural type things such as this.
And this is one of your favorites, right? You said you really like it?
I personally own the acrylic shark.
Yeah, this is it's a cool piece. It's actually the two showcase pieces, this was one of them when I came in. And then talk about this really cool table too. This wood table.
Wood table is a solid piece of chamcha wood from a company called Phillips Collection. They make really cool dining tables and a lot of different other products made out of wood. Very sturdy, very practical, and they also made, if you want to get a shot of that chair in the corner, same kind of thing. Same wood, and that's a chair that they made.
Okay, that's awesome. It's on me. So he was saying that a lot of the pieces that you guys buy, you buy with up and coming artists. So if you'll sell a piece, and then within a relatively, obviously he didn't say exactly, but he said the pieces appreciate a lot. Like that's something that you guys look for, or does that happen just naturally, or do you know kind of what to feel to find as far as upcoming artists?
There's no guarantee with stuff like that. We always tell people to buy art you love, but the history has shown that the artists that we have found have been appreciating artists, and that typically their pieces just continue to appreciate over time. It doesn't happen with every artist, but a lot of the artists we've been showing for the past couple of years have just continued to go forward in the art world, and their prices have reflected that. How do
you find artists? Do they find you? Do you find them? How do you connect with artists?
So we just look for art that we like, that we think has some sort of unique look or message or a combination of those things, and we just show stuff that we like and that we believe in, and that has proven pretty good so far.
Now, this artist is from Chicago. Are there other artists? Chicago, is that a hot area for artists?
She's from Montreal. Hero Brantley's from Chicago. Kayla Mahaffey here is from Chicago. We have some artists from all over, but there's definitely several from Chicago, yeah.
All right. And then how long have you had this store here?
We've been in this space for almost 3.5 years, and we had a smaller space down the street for a little over a year.
All right. And then what's the idea for the future? 5 years, 10 years, 20 years?
Oh, wow.
That's a hard question. I always have to throw the hard question at the end.
I don't know. Hopefully still, doing this in some capacity, and I don't know. It's a hard one. I don't.
All right, we'll do that in the next interview. Okay.
Yeah, maybe the next installment I could have some more future foresight.
All right. Well, you definitely have a really cool location, some amazing stuff. Like I said, I'm so glad that I was able to come in and do the interview, because it just wasn't the same talking to the door outside and talking about procrastination.
For sure.
Well, thank you again. And now, if they're not in Montclair, what's the site? Like, what's the other best way to get in touch with you?
You can always email us at info@montclair.com.
Okay.
Or DM us on Instagram. Our Instagram account is @Montclair, MODCLAIR.
Okay.
And
And then, so one more intriguing question is the name. How did you come up with the cool name?
It's funny. We don't absolutely love the name, but it's all right for now. By way of thinking about millions of names, and we didn't come up with one that we liked better, and it was time to open the store, so we had to move quickly, and that was, we thought, for the area, made sense. So that was kind of the name that we went with
All right.
after, process of elimination.
Well, awesome. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for doing the interview with me. Really cool store, and you have an awesome and amazing 2022.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right. You're welcome.